Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, and the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today there is a lot going on in the crypto world. We have Ripple advocate reveals scammer scheme creating a fake XRP ETF rumor, which is really interesting as well. And is XRP set for another rally as a millionaire investor deposits $60 million, which is insane. A popular US exchange with special announcement for Ripple XRP users. That's bullish. We're going to be talking about Hedera Hashgraph and some very interesting stuff coming out about the US government, which is wild. We have the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, now bullish on CBDCs. I freaking can't stand them. The Grayscale conversion could potentially delay their Bitcoin ETF. Again, it's all up to Gary Gensler. We've got PayPal takes a stance and says that blockchains are the new financial rails, payment rails. Okay, this is what I'm explaining. Utility cryptos. We've got Cathie Woods. I did watch this interview with her on CNBC late last night. And Solana is more cost effective, and she's very, very bullish on Solana, which is awesome as well. We have OKX updates, bullish about OKX, and a Bloomberg analyst is giving a more professional date when these Bitcoin ETFs will be approved. I'm also going to go over my 3 commas bots bulls. It's been pretty volatile in the markets. However, I am up. I'm going to show you that today. There's a lot going on. It's like every single day there's something new. But anyway, let's get into the video. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because I love doing these videos every single day, documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things is basically getting insane in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you do that. All right, so it's down there. Give it a good old thumbs up. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. All right, formalities are out of the way. Straight to community tab today. Quickly, we've got top altcoins that are up. BTT, this thing's going up and down, like 200, 100, 90, 80 down. It's just, I don't know what's going on with the network. Solana, very, very bullish stuff right here, which is something I'm very, interested in, of course, is dollar cost averaging into Solana. I did do that today, by the way. Talcoin, Gala, and LCX. Nice. Now, let's go to CoinMarketCap and have a look at the overall market, and that is in Australian dollars. I've got to change this before I film, but I don't care. I'm doing this. This is real as it gets. 1.3 trillion US dollars today, $66 billion in volume. This was last night. Again, I saw liquidations which were just mind-blowing, and slowly but surely the market's creeping back up. So something happened overnight. Obviously, there was an announcement in the United States about, I believe it was some inflation data, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, we've got 50% Bitcoin, 17% Ethereum, which is nice. Top altcoins in the portfolio, as I mentioned, BTT, Talcoin, Solana is up 8.85%. Gala, Gas, we have LCX, Superfarm, Phantom, and Luna Classic. Still holding on to my Lonk Bulls. Now, let's go to the Wall Street Bull Patreon Bulls. This is where I love putting up all my buys, my sells, my trades, my indicators, my day trading bots, my 3 commas bots that are on leverage, full instructional videos on how to set this up. I'm providing updates today. I did also do that this morning. I put up a whole list of my bots that I've got running at the moment. Really, really bullish community. Go join up, Bulls. No BS in this. This is just real stuff that's making me money, and I'm literally seeing messages from dozens of people per day saying that they're earning a lot more than they do in their daily jobs using the 3 commas and OKX bots. It's mind-blowing. It's awesome. I love it. And my dividend investing as well. I did put up my dollar cost averaging buys this week in the Patreon. Also, 1,420 posts. That's a lot of information, and I love speaking with everybody now in the chat. And by the way, Bulls, if you're in the Wall Street Bull University, I will get to your direct messages as well. That's a really incredible feature that I can do. So I'll spend a few hours tonight going through all the messages, just making that clear. Anyway, let's go to 3 commas. They are an official partner of the channel. This has been incredible because it allows me to trade the entire crypto market literally 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this is no BS, okay? So there are referral links below for 3 commas. Please feel free to use that. You will get 50% off a yearly membership if you choose to do that, or a monthly, you'll get 10% off the monthly. Now, quickly, let's have a look. Now, this is the application on your phone. I prefer to set my bots up using the desktop site. It's just so much easier. You can use this big screen, PC, Mac, whatever you're used to using, but a bigger screen makes things a lot easier. Now, just to show you how crazy this is, okay, so I'm literally trading, and I've got these bots linked in my Patreon. You can literally copy these if you wish. Exactly my setup. I'm trading all of the perpetual contracts on OKX, literally all the perp altcoins on a short position, and also all of them on a long position. That is 151 pairs, 143 pairs. Okay, I'm trading on Solana as well, both long and short. I've got more bots trading the motherload, I've called this bot, which is hilarious. I've got my layer 1 coins, so just purely layer 1 coins like Ethereum and Solana as well. ISO 222 bot, that's bullish. And I've got some OKX multi-short bot and another one here trading on a long as well. That is multiple, basically the same thing. I've done them in long and short. So literally trading all of the altcoins. So it's been wild. These 2 bots alone have been making ridiculous profit per day. Legit ridiculous. Okay, now I'm going to show you my OKX account. Now overnight at 3 a.m. there was a massive liquidation. This is my actual account, which has taken me a long time to build up here. But if we go to the 3 a.m., it was around about 3 or 4 in the morning right here. Actually, it was about 4:30. It started to just plummet. So yeah, as you can see, it went from 27K at 4 in the morning, and it dropped down to at a low. Let's just have a look and get my finger freaking going here about now. 24K, so it's like, what, 3K? There you go. But the bots themselves have picked it back up. Now, this is trading with 15x leverage. I do not recommend this, but if you're trading with bigger leverage, you probably would have lost everything. So this is my lesson that I'm obviously showing you guys, not financial advice. Now, on the week, I'm still up 41%. That's $7,800 on the week. Now, on the month right here, I'm up $13,216 on the month alone. That's 98%. And on the 6 months right here, I'm up 1,498%. That is 26,000 in 6 months, which is bullish because, again, that's going to help pay some bills. This is using 3 commas and my bots. So OKX, Bullish Exchange, they are an official partner of the channel. It was really good to meet the team at Oz CryptoCon, by the way, on the weekend. Scrolling down, I have currently 136 positions opened up with my 3 commas bots using 15x leverage. Now, if I was to trade and day trade 136 altcoins, it would not happen. I've got a lot of friends that do that. There's nothing wrong with that. However, I need automation because I have a life and I don't want to be particularly sticking in an office all day watching charts. So this literally frees up my time. I'm using an RSI indicator on a 3-minute time frame, taking 1.5% profits on each deal. Now, you got to understand that these trades so much and so quickly, you know, they come in and out of trades because I've got them set to 1.5% profit. Now, if you are looking to obviously do this and essentially put higher percentage profit, well, it's going to take longer to close out the deals. And now position history, a lot of short positions right here. It's, you know, coming back in the green. I did get some big liquidations at 4 o'clock this morning, but again, the bots come up. Trigger, it's automatically triggered, which is really nice on the RSI indicators. And as you can see right here, literally all green today. Today is the 15th of November, by the way, so it's absolutely wild. Bullish Exchange OKX for allowing us to trade with leverage. Now, again, I do not recommend trading with leverage because it is really risky and you need to be prepared to lose that money. Please don't go and invest in your life savings into this. It can be really dangerous to do that. So be careful, okay? Don't do it. Now, quickly, let's go to the news. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles. Join the Wall Street Bull Patreon, guys. It's really awesome stuff. Crypto Bubbles, we've got ETH DYDX is up today, 23%, 60 on the week, 108% on the month, which is wild at $3.87. That's just insane gains. I'm not invested. Actually, I should say I do hold DYDX. I do hold that. Let's have a look at some other ones. Solana's bullish. Cathie Woods, we're going to get into that in a moment, but 9.2 on the day, still up 166% on the month at $59 US. Again, I got into Solana when FTX collapsed and it just went straight down on a 90-degree angle. That's when I bought the dip and have seen nothing but gains. So I'm still holding on to my Solana. And based on what Cathie Woods is saying, you know, this thing's going to go parabolic. It's not financial advice, but I'm very, very bullish on Solana. And again, if it's an Ethereum rival, which has less gas fees and it's going to be pretty much faster transactions, you know, you can understand why Visa's partnered with them now. XDC, no one's speaking about this, but 0.05 cents right now, which is bullish. 3.6 on the day. It's got 4.4 on the month. Still up 94% on the year, which is nice. Very, very bullish. Now, one coin I'm extremely bullish on, of course, is XRP. And let's see if we can find it here. It is quite small today. No, let's just get into this one first. Hbar. I've got an interesting article here. 0.05 cents. We're up 1.4 on the day, 1.2 on the week, 27 on the month. This is an absolute sleeper in my opinion based on this article I'm going to show you. But XRP I'm bullish on. I can't even see it. Let's just have a look here if I can find it. No, it's just too small. Moving on. Now, we've got this whole ETF scam that came out for XRP. And don't get me wrong, you know, BlackRock may open an XRP ETF in the future. I mean, come on. They may do this. It's better than Ethereum for sure. Now, we've got Jeremy Hogan, legend, by the way, commented on the recent rumor coming of the XRP ETF and revealed how easily scammers can create such fake news and grab profits. This is the day and age. Now, YouTube has taken a really proactive approach to this. If people are using deep fake videos, YouTube will now suspend them. So that's good. Great stuff, YouTube. Now, Jeremy Hogan, legend, who closely follows the Ripple legal battle between the SEC and Ripple, and as an asset class, has taken to X social media platform to refer to his recently announced news that BlackRock intends to file for an XRP-based exchange-traded fund. BlackRock dismissed these rumors as fraud, causing the Ripple-affiliated XRP coin to crash 12%. And then after an impressive 15.76% price surge as XRP hit a peak of 75 cents. And Hogan has broken down how easily any scammer could create such a hoax at a very low cost that makes several millions of US dollars in profit. And Hogan's point here is that to warn the XRP army to do the fact checking before they hear such news and treat it with skepticism. This is true. If it's not coming out from official sources, aka all of the big news networks, well, yeah, it's definitely fake. So be careful who you're listening to and who you trust on any social media platform, okay? We have a whale that's deposited $60 million into XRP, which is insane. And strategic corporate investors have been spotted buying 90 million XRP in the last 48 hours, signaling an impending price breakout. And after last week's rally, XRP's relative strength index, which is what I used to trade, the RSI, has dropped from an overheated territory into the neutral zone, which is nice as well. But 90 million XRP in the last 48 hours. Someone knows something. Now, having a look at this article on Hedera Hashgraph, $1 trillion opportunity for VCs before Google and IBM eat the whole pie. And that is true. Medium, by the way, I just want to point out, I'm not sponsored by them at all, but there's some really great articles on Medium. I suggest you go and have a look at it. Really cool. Now, Hashgraph technology is far more revolutionary than blockchain ever will be. Hashgraph technology. This truth has silently been recognized by organizations such as Google, IBM, Boeing, and 26 other global organizations who sit on the governing council of Hedera. Hashgraph, which has just been open sourced last year. These council members are quietly integrating Hashgraph technology into their business flows without making a lot of noise. And yes, President Biden wants some of Hashgraph magic right now, which is interesting. And the White House recently asked Hedera for help regarding open source software security. And the Department of Defense and of Energy and National Science Foundation funded a secure file storage system built on Hedera, which is interesting. Hashgraph. Next to that, Hedera-affiliated individuals are regulars in Washington, D.C. From the CFTC hearings to the Senate floor, a pattern of deep mutual engagement can be witnessed. All of this is happening in an environment where other companies have to fight the SEC in court to find themselves being labeled as securities. Hedera, or Hbar, the native currency of Hashgraph network, is not classified as a security due to the extreme measures of compliance taken with initially raising funds and the nature of the token itself, which is used to pay transaction fees on the network. Can you believe that? There you go. So I'm going to link this article in the Patreon. Now, we have the IMF, obviously, head here. CBDCs can replace cash and help financial inclusion. Yes, I agree with that, but I don't like governments looking into my everyday spending. That's annoying. We have Grayscale. Conversion plans could delay the ETF's approval, says Cathie Woods. And ARK Invest CEO Cathie Woods sees increased chances for a Bitcoin ETF approval amid the SEC's detailed review. We're going to listen to this interview briefly, but she cautiously is hopeful, believing that the ETF's chances of approval are now higher. She cited the SEC's new approach of potentially approving numerous ETFs at the same time. Excuse me. Which could complicate the process because of Grayscale's plans to turn its Bitcoin trust into an ETF. And Grayscale poses a tough scenario. If Grayscale sues the SEC for refusing to authorize its conversion to a Bitcoin trust into an ETF, the situation with Grayscale is tricky. And if Grayscale sues the SEC for not permitting their conversion, the approval schedule for Bitcoin ETFs could be delayed. And I hope that doesn't happen. But there's some other things going on with Gary Gensler as well. PayPal now saying that obviously blockchains are the new payment financial rails, and I agree. And the payments giant says that blockchain technology offers a fundamentally new way to transact, that its stablecoin PYUSD is responding to customer needs. So yes, blockchain is the new payment rails of the future. Solana, this is bullish as anything, but CEO says obviously Solana is faster and cost effective, more so than Ethereum, which is crazy. And this was on the CNBC interview as well. And she's basically saying, emphasizing Solana's advantages over Ethereum in terms of speed and cost effectiveness. This is attributed to Solana's proof of history mechanism and stateless architecture, enabling faster, more efficient transactions than Ethereum present consensus mechanism. And the crypto market is experiencing a resurgence with significant price increases in Solana, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. This growth reflects a positive shift in the market sentiment. And again, I'm very, very bullish on Solana. I think it's going to do quite well. Now, updates on OKX. They are an official partner of the channel, but they join Kumenu, I believe that's how you pronounce it, and CoinShares for institutional segregated asset trading, which is awesome. And the head of strategy at CoinMoose, Sebastian, believes that this is a necessary step to attract institutions to adopt digital assets. That is bullish. And OKX has partnered with custody provider CoinMenu, sorry, that's so I can't say it, but an asset manager, CoinShares, to facilitate round-the-clock trading of segregated assets to push institutional adoption of digital assets forward. And according to OKX, CoinShares will trade on the OKX exchange, while Komanu right here, or Menu, a third custody provider, holds the collateral assets. This is done to migrate the counterparty risks, such as the other party failing to fulfill its part of the deal in the trading transaction. Nice. Okay, it's very, very nice. And we have James Seifert right here giving an estimation of when he thinks an approval will take place. But okay, we're nearing the deadline dates for the third spot Bitcoin ETF applications. And I want to get ahead of it because there is pretty good chance that we'll see a delay orders from the SEC. And delays would not change anything about our views, and 90% odds of the 19B-4 approval by January 10 next year. And I hope that happens because that's going to send us into a new year. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. The buy flow for crypto, let's have a look where the money's flowing. We've got Ethereum. We have Bitcoin, of course, AVAX, Matic, XRP, which is nice. Chainlink, FTT, stay the hell away from that. That is just dirty. Lido, Doubt, and Atom. Quickly look at X, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot here. If I can get it up on my freaking phone. I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Thank you to those 5,672 people. You guys absolutely rock. Only a couple of days left. Again, my cutoff day for Christmas for the XRP Skull Rings is the 20th of November. You can get 40% off that, Bulls. Use the code BF40. And we have Crypto Rover. Tether is printing like mad. You know what that means for Bitcoin, right? Skyrocket. That's bullish. Bitcoin just fell below 35K. I'm not really worried about that. Again, never invest more than you can afford to lose, and you're not going to stress. It's as simple as that. Now, we've got attorney Fred Rispoli just sounded the bell in the epic Ripple vs. SEC showdown. It's game over for Gary Gensler as the battle intensifies and XRP's futures hangs in the balance. Buckle up, crypto enthusiasts. Truth. Eric Buchanan's right here. Buchanan. While we agree that JPM, that demand could be a tame versus the hype at first, as well agree with Alex that JPM wrong to use Canada as a reason why. Canada crypto ETFs have about $2.4 billion, which is equivalent to of $76 billion. US ETF market is 30 times the size of Canada, and they've taken around $228 million of 11% organic growth. So this gentleman, Alex Thorne, saying that JP Morgan has put out saying that Bitcoin ETFs already exist in Canada and Europe and have little interest from investors since their inception. Not listening to that FUD. Now, Cathie Wood's coming out on the other hand, basically saying that with $600,000 base as the case target for Bitcoin, bullish as anything. We have her here, obviously on Yahoo Finance. Let's have a look at this.
Digital, private, rules-based monetary system in history. It's a very big idea. When we wrote the paper in collaboration with Art Laffer, you know Art Laffer, supply-side economics, Laffer curve, he said, I've been waiting for this since they closed the gold window in 1971. So he's been waiting 50 years for this, right? And he's so excited about everything crypto, but especially Bitcoin, because he believes, and it is true, monetary policy around the world is unhinged. It's not hinged to anything except human decision-making. And this is going to put discipline, rigor, back into
these particular products you're talking about.
Well, Bitcoin is, the monetary system is Bitcoin. And so, yes, why now for these? We've been working with 21 shares since I met Ophelia at an ETF confab in 2018. They had really just started their business. And I said, you know, we want to move towards crypto. You are completely crypto. They were focused on the infrastructure, the regulations, really blazing a trail. They had to invent things in order to make this happen. And we knew that was not our core competency. And so we did start talking. Our core competency is research on disruptive innovation, and they do research. They do deep technical research on the market. Our research is on the disruptive innovation that it represents. And we've just been coming together for 5 years. It was a natural for us to come together. They are, or 21 Shares is the largest crypto ETP provider in the world, $1.5 billion. They have 35 different funds, most of them in Europe, in and around Europe. They were looking for a US entree, and we were looking for infrastructure, and you know, we're just delighted to be partnering with them, given how much groundwork they had to lay for this to happen.
Very, very bullish stuff there. I actually really enjoy listening to Cathie Wood speak. She's incredibly intelligent. Global X. Now, I do invest in Global X funds on the stock market anyway, which is insane. They're basically just updating their Bitcoin spot ETF filing, and there's a lot of that happening at the moment. Now, the next Bitcoin spot ETF deadline is in 4 days. Let's see what happens in 4 days. This is all the XRP fake filings right here. I'm not really interested in that. This senator video is full on. Like, they literally start a fist fight in this. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to go into that. But the fear and greed index is sitting at 69. Here is Cathie Woods talking crypto here. Have a listen to this.
Thinks Bitcoin can be manipulated. And, you know, this is a decentralized, transparent network. You can follow all the activity online. It's highly unlikely.
Well, it had to be that because he understands, Cathie. He's got enough. Not many people do. A lot of people don't have enough knowledge about how it works to make an informed decision about Bitcoin. He taught at MIT so he understands that it's not a Ponzi scheme or a Beanie Baby. Right. So there has to.
That is true. And you know what? It's crazy to think that he actually taught at MIT and he still, you know, doesn't approve it when he understands the freaking technology. What the hell are you doing, Gary? For real. Anyway, let's move on here. The banking coins. This is an ultimate list that I have done much research on, and there is a full QFS list which I will share And again, you can take a screenshot of this if you wish, whatever. But yeah, there was a full list, and I went through this in detail, and I've added these to my banking coin list. And of course, Solana's in there as well as Bitcoin, because it's pretty much digital gold. And XRP and Solana, I did dollar cost average into Solana today, and in the last 24 hours, it's up 9.8%. So I'm up on my investment anyway, because I bought that this morning. So that's bullish. Very, very bullish stuff right there, bulls. And yes, XRP, I cannot wait for this to go parabolic. I mean, we're all waiting. But again, I believe this is going to be the #1 altcoin anyway in the next bull market. It's probably Solana as well. That is it. So join up to the Patreon. I'm out of here. And I'll speak to everyone in that group. Also, follow me on social media. There are referral links below. Please feel free to use those. And of course, don't go and investing something stupid into this. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me in the Patreon, bulls, because it makes things a lot easier. But I will speak to everyone tomorrow. I hope you have a good night, a good afternoon, and a good morning. And if it's morning, have a freaking espresso. And by the way, if you made it to the end of the video, Motley Crue was freaking insane last night. I absolutely love seeing them play live, and so was Def Leppard, by the way, as well. Full 80s mode. It was awesome. Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Take care. I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Peace out. Bye.